This is the Mixing Hood. I'm your host, the mixer, MrBell. Real quick, we talking about the Ultrachannel by Eventide. Please get some. Please get some. Please get some. So listen, this is a loop that I dropped in. It's a drum loop that I'm trying to just have go with another little simple little little simply bass line. Okay, so but the hook doesn't. I mean the loop doesn't go that way. The loop is actually like this. Okay, so this is an element of sound design. So if you're, instead of fighting, always kind of looking for loops to fit what you're trying to do, why don't you just create your own loop? You're a goddamn mixer. You're an engineer or you're a producer. Let's do that. You know what I'm saying? Get in there and get that done. So don't even waste your damn time on trying to just surfing through loops and things of that nature, looking for things like me myself. And when I'm in Native Instrument Machine, I go ahead and I drop a lot of loops, but then I end up reforming them, shaping them, doing all kind of odd little things on them, dropping halftime on it, any little thing from Cable Guys or whatever, and then just kind of like with the gates and stuff, doing different things. But today I'm kind of taking the same process, but I'm using the Ultrachannel by Eventide. And I just been using this gate all day today on different things, on different elements, different sound sources, mainly like percussion with little hi-hats and stuff, or just like what you hear right here. A little jazzy, little, right? So let's engage it. Right off the top, you're getting some kind of nice little tone out of it. That's off the top. So start bringing in things. So I'm going to bypass the gate right now, but I wanted to show you some things. Well, no, I'm going to go step by step, and I'll show you how I did it. So first, engaging the gate. And that gave me a much better feel with this. Instead of this. And the gate on here is very simple. You just want to grab your threshold, come on down until you start feeling. Now you want to choke it, and you'll know when you're choking it. But, according to what elements you want to stick out, So I was just going to. So that's what I got out of that. Next thing, I wanted to boost that a little bit and bring in the first compressor. Now, the reason you don't hear it doing too much is that I have the de-esser kicked in. Now, if I take that out now, you really hear that compressor working. And the saturation is on too, so let's click that off just so you can hear what it sounds like. The saturation just adds a little dirtiness to it, a little texture. But engaging the de-esser actually it's gonna shape the sound even more. You'll hear what I'm saying. It's bypass right now. Let's engage it. Just shapes it more, makes it more defined. You still heard a little bit of the shaker sound without the de-esser. Listen. With it. Just cleaned it up, right? Let's turn this up a little bit so you can hear it too. Without. We just want to clean that signal up, right? Okay, so then I'm bringing the next compressor. It's called the Oppressor. It's a version of the Omnipressor, the Omnipressor by Eventide. And then listen for the toms, the pop up. This gives it a little snap, right? Without. Sounds flat and lifeless with it. Gave it a little life. Not going to go through all the rigmarole of the settings. If you know what you're doing, you get busy with it. Over on the EQ, I didn't do much. I don't know. I went straight to my high shelf and I just boosted it up like 4 dB. And then I started messing with the Q because this has this, this EQ is really dramatic. It puts some heavy shapes on these things. It's at 16 kilohertz. I think that's where it's default to that. I didn't touch it or move it or anything. I think the only thing I did was boost it and then cue it up. And this is what it sounds like. Without. With. Without. So I hear the little kick a little bit more. Let's bypass the whole thing so you hear what the difference is. No. Stupid, right? So next thing is I'm bringing in a micro pitch shift. You might say, why? Well, because you want to add some dimension, you almost want to put the drums in a room, so sort of, and you kind of do that a little bit or give the impression of that by you can use a micro pitch for that. So that's without. Let's bring in that little bass line again so you can hear the difference in context. It's without. With. Without. Nice. So that's just a quick heads up for that. The Ultrachannel by Eventide.